we have President Trump, who has just announced on his social media platform, Truth Social, that there is an agreement between Israel and Iran. He says, congratulations, everyone. It has been fully agreed by and between Israel and Iran that there will be complete and a total ceasefire. Listen, Christian, recognize that this is just happening and a lot of moving pieces here, but what more can you tell us about this?
Well, it's funny, just a few minutes ago, Alex, right, you were asking about potential de-escalation and rhetoric, and this seems to be a product of all of the events that have happened in the past 48 hours or so. President Trump announcing that Iran will initiate the first 12-hour ceasefire. Israel will follow with the second 12-hour ceasefire. And after that initial 24 hours, the war will officially be declared ended, in the president's words, saying that it's set to begin in about 6 hours. So a really big turn in events, and on top of a lot of things that have happened in the past couple of days or so. But we saw this more or less, right, the writing on the wall with Iran's retaliatory attack today, not really penetrating through the defense air systems in Qatar, and importantly, not harming any Americans, the 40,000 troops that we have in that region in the Middle East. And so there was a question of whether this was kind of a first initial phase of Iran's retaliatory efforts. It appears that the alternative route was to de-escalate from there, and that seems to be where we are now.
Got you. And so, like, I'm looking at this statement right now, Christian, and as you laid out, it looks like each side will have their 12-hour period, and upon completion, it will essentially submit this ceasefire. But the president writing, during each ceasefire, the other side will remain peaceful and respectful on the assumption that everything works as it should, which it will. I would like to congratulate both countries, Israel and Iran, on having the stamina, courage, and intelligence to end what should be called the 12-day war. You see the president really kind of taking a moment to congratulate both countries there. What can we glean from that?
Well, I think there are still some questions, right? I mean, we've seen ceasefires. This has been a really big, tense part of the world. So we've seen various ceasefires be broken in the past, not necessarily between Iran and Israel in recent memory, but certainly in the most recent example, of course, is in the war between Hamas and Israel. And so there is still, it seems, a very fragile moment in front of us. But the fact that there is a framework is substantial, because remember, before this 12-day period was a 60-day period of diplomatic negotiations. President Trump trying to get a deal on the table before the missiles started flying, and that came up unsuccessful. So the fact that there is an agreement here is substantial, and we'll see if this holds, Alex.